Vitale, Vitale Wealth Management with the Gradient Investments Weekly Market Update. All information is gathered as of November 11th, 2024. Again, we want to wish everybody happy Veterans Day this week. Really thankful for our veterans. Let's get into everything that happened in the market. So stocks surged last week after the U.S. election. S&P 500 was up 4.69% for the week and is down 27% up for the year. The small cap stocks, which is the Russell 2000, were the best performers, up 8.61% for the week and now up almost 20% for the year. Bond prices were negative post-election but rallied to finish the week slightly higher. The U.S. Treasury yields were volatile, but the 2-year note finished the week slightly higher while the 10-year fell slightly. You see actually the 10-year did make a rebound. It was under 4, but it's back up to about 4.5% now. Talk about the economic release. Inflation data will be reported this week, just came out actually today, with the consumer price index on Wednesday and the producer price index on Thursday. Continued evidence of inflation control or reversal of recent trends will likely heavily influence the future rate policy of the U.S. Federal Reserve. They did drop a quarter point last week, and they're hoping for another rate cut by the end of the year. Whether we see another one this year or we'll see it in January, but it's going to happen more than likely. Let's talk about this. The market outlook. Stocks have been quite strong post-election as the definitive results in the gradient opinion alleviated concerns of a prolonged uncertain outcome. As investors debated potential policy changes of the incoming administration, it's important to remember that political actions can influence sentiment in the near term, but we believe the bigger driver of markets over a long period of time is earnings growth over companies that make up the market of the S&P 500. So of course we're going to get into that a little bit more. Also let's talk about recent activity in the Gradient portfolio. There are really no changes, no rebalancing. They rebalance every quarter or as needed, if need be more. Okay. Let's talk about some of the stocks. Tesla shares have soared post-election on primary sentiment-driven rally based on Elon Musk's support of incoming President Trump. The market cap of Tesla is now back above $1 trillion. Kenvue, which is owned in the G50, reported quarterly results that slightly missed sales but beat on earnings. The company reported higher gross profit margins as a result of productivity initiatives, and that's always good as well. Now, another thing that we're looking at as well is what's also happened with our digital discovery portfolio. I don't know if any of you are looking at what's happening with the Bitcoin. It's over $90,000, so it's at an all-time high right now. Our digital discovery is a little bit more volatile. It does have some blockchain AI in there. It's been doing pretty good as well. So it's nice if you feel a little aggressive. That's something to look into. So it's something we can talk about. But look at the post-election, what's happening when Trump got in. Basically, what that does is the market responded favorably. Why? Because they're looking at the regulation being cut. They're looking at the expansions. They're looking at reduction of corporate taxes, which of course means that expansion, more opportunity, lower taxes means more growth opportunities. Also, you know how they did Trump talk about some tariffs out of the country. What does that do? That brings more jobs here and less incentive to go out of the country. So there's a lot of good positive things on the market. As a matter of fact, the market also had a rally up to the election because the odds were in favor of Trump winning, so that the market was also responding to that. So we're going to see how this shakes out. I still think we're going to have some volatility because the market still has to settle into what's going to happen in the House and the Senate and how everybody's going to work together. So there's going to be some volatility. We're still continuing to look at earnings, which are a big driver of the market. Looking at inflation, which is also a driver, and unemployment. So they're all things that are contributing to the market. Everything looks in good order right now. I think we're looking for a strong year, God willing. So that's it. So that's it for our market summary. I want to thank you so much for being part of the Vitale Wealth Management family. If you have any questions, give us a call at 855-756-5700. Visit us at vitalewealth.com. I know a lot of you people, a lot of our family clients, we love you, and you know other people who need to retire or wish they could or don't know if they can. Have them reach out to us. We'd love to help them. So God bless you. We'll see you again next week.